Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I just got back from the Majestic Princess and I really do have to say I have never been more humbled in my life. So what do I mean by that? Well, you probably saw the video I did a couple weeks ago about the note that I was handed that I'm getting framed from a gentleman who watches Tony and Jenny and myself, and basically just saying that, you know, our videos helped get him through the pandemic and that he was on his way to hopefully a new ship at the end of the month and things like that. But that was like day one of the first week of the cruise. And I did take a couple days to put that video out just because I wanted to do justice to that letter. And think a little bit about what I wanted to say. But then the cruise went on. Now, as the channel has grown, I'm getting used to being recognized a little more on cruise ships. And Princess Cruise Lines, as you know, is one of the ones I'm on a lot. So a lot of Princess guests will watch my videos a little more than some of the other cruise lines, say Carnival or something like that, I'm not on very often. Well, I'm used to being seen and saying hi to everybody, and that was great. I met a ton of great people on this cruise. Some people brought me gifts on board. I'll show them a little bit later, and I got to try and spend some time with some people. Lady was on her honeymoon. Congratulations once again. I saw like on my second last day of the cruise or something like that. But a lot of fantastic people, just wanted to say hi, and that was so great. I love doing that. However, what I was not expecting, what I was not prepared for, was the crew members. And how many crew members were coming up to me and thanking me and saying they followed us during the pandemic and we helped keep them sane, and thank you for the support all through there. Saying that, we were the ones who kept on saying, not just we want to go cruising, but we want to get the crew members back to work. And they were really appreciative of that. And I'm used to one, maybe two crew members, coming up or saying something. But I literally had 50 or more on this cruise during the 2 weeks came up. And it was so fun, especially when I was able to, like if I went up to the buffet late at night, when there's hardly anybody around, and they were able to be themselves a little more than in a crowded dining hall. And we could talk a little longer, and it is so fun. And it humbled me immensely to know that I was in some way a little helpful in getting people through a very rough time in their lives with, being furloughed and not knowing when you're going to get back on a ship. And even when the cruises start, when will you get back on a ship? Will it be your ship to start? How many, there are still, remember, the fleets are only around 50%. That means 50% of all crew members still aren't working yet. And it's been a year and a half. And before they get back, it could very well easily be 2 full years before they get back to their jobs. And some people, well, just get another job. Well, for a lot of these people, there are no other jobs. Or those other jobs pay nowhere near what they make on a cruise ship. Nowhere near. And I will also have to say this. The crew members are the unsung heroes of all of this. Forget about the executives running the cruise lines and all of that stuff, and the YouTubers supporting it, all that. The crew members are really they kept those ships running. They, during furlough, imagine being on a ship with nothing to do all day long and a very skeleton crew out there in the rough water, not knowing if you're allowed to go back into port, not knowing when you can go home again, not knowing a lot of things. And a lot of them stuck through that and held on. And the ones that were stuck at home, not knowing if you can go back to work or when you can go back to work or if you can ever get back to work, it must have been a very, very scary time for them. And I am so humbled that in any way possible, they felt I helped in any way, and Tony felt the exact same way. It was amazing. And I'm just going to say this out and out to all the crew members out there from every cruise line. You guys are my heroes for sticking with this and being those people that make our vacations like top-notched. You're the ones who, if we go on a cruise and we have a good time, we think, oh, we had a good time because the ship was nice, or we went to a really interesting destination, or the shore excursion was really nice. What we forget about is, don't forget about the person who cooked your food and made your bed, and the entertainment staff who entertained you with Broadway shows and musicals, and the piano player, and the people in the piazza, the string quartets, the comedians, the captain and the officers making things run smoothly, the hotel staff, all the kitchen staff, the laundromats, everything running behind the scenes and in front of the scenes to make our vacation something special. And I was really sort of overwhelmed at the response I got from the crew members this time. And it was so funny. I kind of find it funny because, when someone comes up to me, hey, can I have a picture? Sure, not a problem. When a crew member comes up and they want a picture, it's a different story, because the first things we have to do is look around and see if their bosses are looking. Because I'm a guest on board and they could be reprimanded for disturbing a guest, even though it's 1,000% okay with me. It's not a problem for me at all. And in fact, I had to reassure them. I said, no, you can take a picture because I want to take a picture with you. And you know what? And in some cases, I brought out my cell phone and I hold it up and I took a picture. So if there was ever any questions, we can say, no, I was the one who wanted that. And I even had to sign autographs. What? That is amazing. But I met so many wonderful, wonderful people on the Majestic Princess. From the officers, to the cleaning staff, to the restaurant staffs, to the head maitre d', to Kevin, the Tugwell, the cruise director, to all the entertainment staff, the dancers. Everybody on the ship made me feel extremely, extremely welcome. And I just wanted to say to the Majestic Princess, and you know what? To Celebrity Edge as well, when I was on that ship. All the crew members just made me feel like, it's hard to describe. They just made me feel so welcome, and it's made my return to cruising amazing. And so if you're a crew member out there, or if you're just somebody who sees me on a cruise, remember my number one rule: I will say hi, I will take pictures, I'll even sign something. What the heck is with that? Although you probably won't be able to read my name. My handwriting is horrible. But I loved saying hi to everybody. You guys are the reason I'm able to do this. The crew members are the reason I'm allowed to do this. And I just had to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for making me feel like this has been completely worthwhile. And I can't wait to meet many, many more of you out on the ocean. Well, hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.